Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see what is the precise definition of increasing decreasing function. Just recall that we say a function is increasing if as we move to the right, its graph goes up. This we call it increasing. And if we move to the right, the value of the function or the graph of the function goes down, then we say the function is decreasing. So we want to make this statement or this definition precise mathematically. So let me just then start writing definition. And this guy is supposed to be, we'll start with a function. Let f be a function defined on an interval. Well, when we're discussing increasing decreasing property, we always consider only open intervals, and x1 and x2 be any two values, two numbers from the interval AB. So this is the setup. Now we want to see how we can write this thing, increasing, decreasing. Well, what does increasing mean? It means that if a number x2 is bigger than x1, means that it lies on the right of x1, then the value of the function at x2 will be higher than the value of the function on x1, and that's what it means. If this happens, if value of x increases from x1 to x2, the value of the function also increases from f of x1 to f of x2. Then if this happens, then we say f is increasing on the interval a b. And well, if for a smaller value, so on the other hand, if x1 is less than x2, implies that the value of the function at x1 was bigger than value of the function on x2. In other words, when we move to the right, the value of the function, the graph of the function goes down. This means going down because the value of the second function at the second value of x is less than the first one. Then we say f is decreasing on a b. And that's the precise definition. So basically we are looking for this property. If we increase the value of the x from x1 to x2, what will happen to the value of the function at x1 and x2? Before we finish this video, well, let's do just one example, see how this will work. Determine if the function f of x equals to 2x negative 2x plus 3 is an increasing or decreasing function. Well, in the previous video, we saw that, well, we can sketch the graph of this function. This is a line again, and you can see if it is increasing or decreasing. But let us try to see if we can determine it by using the definition. So I will start with two values, x1 and x2, and we want to see if somehow in some ways we can conclude that f of x1 and f of x2 has some relation, either it is bigger than or less than. So which one is that? So we have to try to do some work in between to see that one. Well, I have x1 and x2. Remember, f of x1 is negative 2x1 plus 3. So to generate value of the function at x1, I multiply both sides by negative 2. So negative 2x1, negative 2x2. We have to be very careful when you multiply both sides of an inequality by a negative number. The direction of that inequality changes. Before it was this way, now it will go that way. Then, well, we are off by plus 3 on both sides. So then I add a number plus 3 to the both sides of this inequality. When you add a constant number to the sides of an inequality, the inequality stays the same. So this is what we get. Well, we are there. This guy here is f at x1, and this guy here is f at x2. And as a result of that, what we saw is that f of x1 is going to be bigger than f of x2. What does it mean? Let's just go check on the definition here. If x1 is bigger than x2, x1 is less than x2, if we can do some work in between and conclude that f of x1, f at the smaller value is bigger than f at the bigger value, then we have shown that f is decreasing.